Here with first-year head coach for the tennis program, Tony Boehler. Coach, if you could, please tell us a little bit about yourself and why you were interested in the position.
I've been coaching and teaching tennis basically since my days as a student at Gustavus, and I graduated there in 1993. Taught both in the urban tennis program in the Twin Cities and then at Tennis and Life camps, and then at the Swanson Tennis Center at Gustavus as well. Coached at the high school level, both LeSueur Henderson High School, Mankato West, and then took a little bit of time away from coaching, was still teaching tennis off and on, and then was the assistant here for two different seasons with former head coach Jill Bailey, and also coached 1 year at MSU Mankato for the women's program. The reason I wanted to head the program here is I think the program just needs some long-term stability, and we just need to build a foundation of solid tennis players here to get the program, to where it could be, where some of our other sports have grown and become more competitive here.
What are your goals for the season?
Right now, for me, the season is about foundation and stability, keeping our current players, which is, for the most part, 100% of our players are going to be returning. So we need to really focus on the long term. Roster's a little bit thin with some departures from last fall, especially on the women's side, and just getting everybody to appreciate the experience and know that we're building a long-term program and product.
What have you seen from your team in this preseason time?
It's a good bunch. They work hard. I couldn't be happier with their focus just on the tennis and their appreciation just for being out on the tennis court, and for really knowing that we're lucky to be moving along at a relatively normal pace right now. I mean, once the season starts, that's going to be all up for grabs. But they're a really good bunch of hardworking players and work well together, so that's good.
How does your focus and preparation change, and how does it stay the same with, like you said, kind of so many unknowns this year?
From day one, from the very first meeting, I just told our program that we're going to focus on what we can control. And what we can control is when we can practice, when we're allowed to practice, and once we do practice, make the best of our time. One of the challenges is practicing, at an off-campus facility in the evenings. I have to try to balance how much time away from campus we have and how late the players get back with the benefits of practicing. So we've been practicing more often, but for less periods of time or length of time. But we make best of the use of the time we have. So whatever that's within our control, that's what we focus on.
And then finally, how will you measure success this year?
I think for the most part is improvement in attitude. I've told the team that I'm not really focused on team record this season because of the challenges, and the roster has lost a couple key players, especially on the women's side, and that if we focus on just improving the team, we're going to bring more players in. We know that that's going to happen. It's a matter of when and how many players we get in here next year and the year after that.